is the Therm-a-Rest LuxuryMap. With its plush materials and winter-worthy R-value, this super comfy, self-inflating pad is built for campers seeking the luxury of a good night's rest in the great outdoors. Let's check it out. I'm a side and stomach sleeper, and I tend to toss and turn quite a bit. So when I'm picking out a sleeping pad for car camping, I want something that's nice and thick and provides a lot of cushioning and support. The LuxuryMap is an ideal candidate with its supportive open cell foam, which is mapped to provide the best configuration of softness and support where you need it. It's easy to set up since the foam soaks up air and inflates itself most of the way. You can just top the pad off with a few puffs of air to achieve the full 3 inches of plush thickness. The one-way valves make it easy to inflate and deflate. Another feature I love is the stretch knit surface. It's really comfortable next to skin and avoids the plasticky discomfort that can come along with less lavish options. While car camping eases most worries of ounce counting and organization, folks with smaller vehicles will appreciate that this comfortable pad has a reasonable packed size to fit in with your coolers, tents, and canine friends in the car. The R value of 6 means that you can comfortably use this pad through the winter in most places. If you're like me and need a comfortable pad to sleep soundly when camping, do yourself a favor and check out the LuxuryMap sleeping pad from the experts at Thermarest.
For trek and travel, the Therm-a-Rest Trail Pro self-inflating sleeping pad is a warm and durable mattress. Therm-a-Rest is constantly innovating and developing new technology that has kept them at the top of the sleeping pad game for years. The Trail Pro is a tried and true pad and has gotten some enhancements here. This pad is built for the backpacker or traveler who needs a reliable, warm, and comfortable pad. It's not necessarily an ultralight or ultra packable option, so keep that in mind. You've got some traditional design elements here that keep the pad's heritage, and inside it's lined with an open cell expanding foam. Just like a sponge absorbs liquid, this foam will essentially suck in air and expand or self-inflate when you open up the valve. The Trail Pro has a perimeter air baffle, which is going to bring up the loft a little bit and give you some stability around the edges of the pad. This will definitely help with staying on the pad throughout the night and help to keep you nestled in. There's actually a lot of technology in the way that the foam is built, but unfortunately we can't see that unless we cut the pad open and check it out. It's a diagonally cut foam which bolsters the warmth by minimizing heat loss. The pad itself is also pressure mapped to give you support and softness in the areas where you need it most. The shoulders, hips, and knees tend to become hot spots with lower loft pads, so Thermarest has taken steps to enhance those areas with this particular mattress. The foam is also strategically die cut to reduce bulk in other areas, which balances out the pack weight and size. You can kind of see some of those dimples here throughout the pad if you overinflate it. It'll kind of puff out just ever so slightly. The pad does come in sizes, so refer to the specs to determine which would be right for you. Each one is going to have just about 2 inches of loft and totes an R value of 4. This pad is perfect for the 3-season backpacker or traveler, the bike packer, or anyone who's looking for a simple, durable camping mattress.
Backed by Thermarest's tried and true durability and technology, the Therm-a-Rest Basecamp sleeping pad is the perfect option for camping when you're looking for something that's simple, easy to use, and very comfortable. This is considered a 4-season pad, and so you've got a high R value of 5, which is going to get you through most temperatures, most months out of the year. If you do find yourself in the coldest of temperatures, you can definitely put a closed cell foam pad underneath of it to add a little bit more warmth, but all in all, this is definitely a warm pad. The open cell foam core on the inside is what makes this pad so special and is what gives you that comfort and that warmth. It acts basically like a sponge, so When you have this all rolled up, it's very compressible. You can compress this down to be pretty small for a camping mattress. But once you open this valve and let the air in, that foam expands, it soaks up the air, and it does most of the work for you. So it's a semi-inflating pad. It doesn't inflate 100% of the way, but what I likely do with a pad like this is once I get to camp, I unroll the pad, open the valve, let it do its thing, walk away, do other things, and then 15 or 20 minutes later, I come back. It's mostly inflated, and then you just have to inflate it with a couple of breaths at the end for your desired thickness for the pad. Something I really like about Therm-a-Rest's valves are that you can make minor adjustments. So unlike either an always open or always closed valve, this has a fine-tune adjustment to it. So once you inflate it all the way and you're laying on it, you can reach back behind you, undo the valve a little bit, let out air. You can sink down into the pad if you want. So that just allows for some different uses with the pad and is really easy to use, and that valve is also very durable. The fabric here on the top and on the bottom of the pad is a soft brushed fabric, so it doesn't make any noise when you're sleeping on it, when you're moving around on the pad. It's a pretty silent pad, so as you can see, not making much noise here. And if you're someone who is bothered by some of those crunchy or crinkly pads, this one definitely might work well for you.
This is the Thermarest NeoAir Topo Luxe inflatable sleeping pad. For folks who need extra support and comfort on their adventures, it is a perfect fit. Let's take a look at the details. I'm sure anyone who has spent a night in the backcountry can agree a good night's sleep can make or break your trip. For those of us who need a little extra comfort to get the rest we need, this pad provides an impressive 4 inches of thickness. The internal structure consists of Therm-a-Rest patented triangular core matrix, which uses a stacked system of horizontal triangular baffles. This technology has 2 important benefits. It creates a stable sleep surface for maximum comfort, and it helps with the insulating properties of the pad. With an R value of 3.7, it's appropriate for 3-season pursuits. The easy-to-use twin-lock valve system makes setting up camp and packing up again in the morning a breeze. 2 one-way valves allow for easy inflation and deflation. To make things even easier, Therm-a-Rest includes a pump sack, so you don't have to fill the pad up by breath. This model is available in a few different sizes, so be sure to check out the specifications to determine the best fit for your needs. All but one of the size options weigh under 2 pounds, so while it's not the lightest pad out there, it is a reasonable weight splurge for those who prefer the comfort. If you're looking for a little bit of luxury on your next trip, check out the Therm-a-Rest NeoAir Topo Luxe inflatable sleeping pad.
We're taking a closer look at the simple and streamlined Therm-a-Rest Z Lite Sol sleeping mat. This is a very classic and ultra lightweight sleeping mat that couldn't be any simpler. So taking a look at the features here, you can see how it packs down into that accordion style Z sort of pattern. So this is ultra lightweight. It weighs in right around 14 ounces for the regular size. It also comes in a small, which is right around 10 ounces. So for your ounce counting backpackers, for people looking for a very affordable and lightweight sleeping pad, this is perfect. It is also perfect for adding to another inflatable sleeping pad. So if you've got a sleeping pad you like to take out in the summer, but it doesn't have an R value that's high enough, you can pair it really easily and really comfortably with a closed cell foam pad like this one. Like I said, it is closed cell foam, and so the thing I love about foam pads like this is they're not inflatable. So there's no way that you can puncture or pop the sleeping pad, and it's very, very durable over a long period of time. As you can see, there's 2 colors at play. There's this shiny silver material on top and then the yellow on the bottom, and this silver material is the Therm-a-Rest Z Lite Sol sleeping pad.